Tonight on the TV24 News, scam phone calls, Fire Prevention Month, Plow Day, Sheriff's Foundation, these stories and more, plus weather with Lacey Klontz and sports.
It's now time for the TV24 News, presented to you by Team 1 Chevrolet of Gadsden.
Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to the TV24 News. I'm Shasta Jones.
And I'm Courtney Lynham. Here's the news for Thursday, October 5th, 2023. The Etowah County Sheriff's Office has received reports of scam phone calls from individuals pretending to be representative of the Sheriff's Office in an effort to solicit funds from members of the public, per wiseradio.com. The solicitor will call, spoofing the real number of the actual Sheriff's Office, then falsely identify themselves as a deputy, sergeant, or investigator from the Sheriff's Office. They have even been using a real deputy's name. The solicitor alleges that you have warrants for unpaid tickets, missed jury or court dates, and outstanding fees. Then they request payment over the phone. They are also leaving messages asking you to call back, in which you receive a voicemail representing a current employee. As a reminder, the Etowah County Sheriff's Office will never call and ask you for money over the phone as a way to collect payment or threaten legal action. If you receive one of these calls and are unsure, please hang up and contact the Etowah County Sheriff's Office at 256-546-2825.
It's Fire Prevention Month. Oxford firefighters, along with Vision students from Oxford High School, will be having a smoke alarm blitz. They will go door to door to install smoke alarms and discuss the importance of fire safety within the community. Here are dates to note for areas they will be in. October 10th, they will be in communities near Oxford Lake, Cheehaw Acres No. 2, and Bynum. October 17th, they will be in the communities near downtown Oxford, Friendship, and Bynum. October 18th, they will be in the communities near downtown Oxford and Oxford High School, Friendship, and Bynum. Reach out to the fire department if you have questions about when they will be in your neighborhood, and they will be happy to give specifics, or if you will not be home and need smoke alarms, contact them at 256-831-3208.
This Saturday, October 7th, in Claiborne County is the 11th annual Old Fashioned Plow Day. It starts at 9 o'clock a.m. and goes until 4 o'clock p.m. It will be at the Howell Farm, located at 2621 County Road 45 in Rainburn. Admission is free. Bring your own tractors and plows. There will be a tractor plowing, horse and mule plowing, wagon and buggy rides, barbecue sandwiches, chips, and drinks will be on sale, and ice cream. There will be blacksmithing, Civil War reenactors, corn shelling, cane mill operation, pumpkin decorating, games for adults and kids, and one of our favorites here at the station, Alabama Rain. Ryan and Missy Robertson will be singing from 11 a.m. till 1 o'clock p.m. Come out for a great family fun plow day.
By now, most have heard that Kevin McCarthy has been removed as Speaker of the House. Did you also hear that the acting Speaker, Representative Patrick McHenry, ordered former Speaker Nancy Pelosi to vacate her Capitol Hideaway office by yesterday? What is a Capitol Hideaway office? I found an old online article from Omaha World Herald dating back to Tuesday, October 17th, 1961, and the Chicago Tribune Press Service. It mentions the remodeling of the Capitol, which started in mid-1956 in order to provide secrecy for 23 senior senators to be able to hide. This extension was located in the east front of the Capitol. Quote, "The hideaways are for seniors who want concealed offices near the floor where they can grab a quick nap, work without interruption, or hold clandestine meetings." So now, my question is, do these offices have snack bars, mini fridges, my pillow sheets and pillows just for the naps? I'm just wondering. So anyway, you know, who knows, maybe Pelosi and Mike Lindell are actually friends in the back, and you know, he threw some pillows and sheets for the offices. I don't know.
All I know is I like a good nap. Wait, let's check in with Lacey for a sneak peek at weather.
I like a good nap too, Courtney. And everyone, this weekend it is going to be even cooler than we expected. So it is going to be perfect cuddling up in a blanket, taking a nap weather. We'll have all of that and more in just a little while. Back to you, ladies.
Thanks, Lacey. So next up, we have Shasta has a guest from the Calhoun County Sheriff's Foundation. You're watching the TV 24 News presented by Team 1 Chevrolet of Gadsden.
The Coosa Valley, on the banks of the Coosa River in Gadsden, Alabama. Fishing, boating, and paddling, and home to Team 1 Chevrolet. Team 1 Chevy has been serving generations for years. Even the grandkids are grown. Come by and see why so many people come back to Team 1 Chevy in Gadsden.
Home of the best people, the best service, period.
There's a special place where overtime gives way to family time, where fast pace becomes a little slower lifestyle. At Campers Unlimited, we can help get you there, where your lake house, beach house, or tailgate headquarters can have the same address. We carry the top brands in America like Grand Design and Forest River. With a large selection, we're sure to have a floor plan that fits your needs. So when you're ready to disconnect in order to reconnect, take the easy drive to Campers Unlimited on Interstate 59 in Gadsden or shop us online at campersunlimited.net.
Hi, welcome to Classic 13. How can I help you?
I was thinking about getting a tattoo. Do I need to make an appointment?
No, we take walk-ins every day. Let's find someone to help you. Follow me. Hey, if you'll have a seat right here. Thank you.
Come down to Classic 13, where good tattoos aren't cheap and cheap tattoos ain't good.
Today we have Julie Borelli from the Calhoun County Sheriff's Foundation joining us. So welcome, Julie.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us. We're just really excited to be here to share with you information about the Calhoun County Sheriff's Foundation.
Well, tell us, what is it about and what are y'all doing out there?
Well, the tagline for the Sheriff's Foundation is building a safer county together. This was created to help with funding additional projects and equipment that doesn't fall within the current operating budget. You know, when the state of Alabama chose to do away with concealed carry permits, it caused a large financial loss to the Sheriff's Department across the state. You know, I think our Sheriff's Department lost about $2 million.
Oh, wow.
I believe that's how much they lost here.
That's a huge amount.
It's a huge amount. So the money we raise with the foundation is going to be used to help purchase new equipment, vehicles, any other miscellaneous items. We made the decision to try and assist the Sheriff's Office to work to protect the community. The website is www.supportcalcoso.org. We got a few things that we are doing. We've got our general fund where we're just kind of raising just money for basic things that they need. We have a special project fund. Some of the things we're looking to fund there is the Flock camera system. They have 10. They need 10 more to help. Because, you know,
what does that do?
It monitors the community. So one thing that the Flock camera system was used for was, I believe it was last year or the year before, we had someone that was a victim of a crime here locally in the county, and they were able to use those camera systems to track her into another state.
Oh, wow.
And that's what those camera systems are for. You know, the county is a huge area, and for us to only have 10 cameras right now, that's kind of deficient. So they need more cameras for that. And then another thing is the deputy needs assistance fund. So when people think about law enforcement, they think the dangers are, you know, getting shot or getting hurt, something like that. But you know, there's other things like car accidents. You know, when they're in high-speed chases and things happen that way. So there sometimes needs to be a fund to help those deputies whenever the need arises. We do have a few events coming up here that we're working on planning now. We've got the Cops and Community, which is where the deputies will pair up with a member of the community, and they're kind of competing on like a sharpshooting competition.
Oh, how
fun. So that would be a lot of fun. And then we also have a fishing tournament and a golf tournament coming up. So we're always happy to take donations. You can donate on the website, and remember that all your donations are tax deductible.
And so with the games coming up and stuff, do they have to sign up ahead of time for the events? How is that going to work, or just show up day of? Or,
we are still working on it. I imagine there will be some kind of sign up, but if everyone will just go to the website, they can follow for more information. And the Facebook is the same as our website, which is Support Calco SO.
Okay, and so I'm trying to think, is there anything else that the departments really you see a need for that hasn't been met yet, that you didn't list, that may be coming up in the future, or that could be out there right now that people may want to be taking a look at and think, hey, we actually would want to jump on board in the future to help out with this?
Well, I think just general expenses. You know, whenever they had the money before the permits went away, they had more money to buy like the vehicles or body cams or anything that they use day to day. That was a huge chunk that was taken out. And I know our county commission has done, they've taken steps to try to help, but there's still a need, and that gap hasn't been filled yet. I do know it's also been something that's been discussed in the legislation is they're working on passing something to try to help with that gap. But as of right now, the gap is still there, and even the most base needs for the Sheriff's Department, they just need help, and right now we just call upon the public to help.
It sounds like it's more than just every once in a while. It's not just when they're in an accident or something. It's an everyday need. It sounds like more so.
It is. So that's why this foundation was formed. It was formed to try to help them, and the only way to do it, we're totally donations, and 100% of donations do go to the Sheriff's Department.
Okay, and so right now it is all monetary donations, is that correct, if they're donating, or is there specific supplies that people need to donate? I don't know, with stuff coming up, you never know.
Well, we definitely money. We love getting money donations, of course, but money, vehicles, property, really anything of value that we can use to turn for, to get money to donate to them would all be very appreciative.
So if they have an old car that's not running and you don't have anything better to do, if you want to donate it, and they may be able to scrap it off and make some money or something like that?
That's right. We'll consider anything.
Well, other than that, again, check out, is it www.support, which is SUPPORTCALCOSO.org. That's for Calhoun County Sheriff's Office.org. And you'll have events listed.
We will.
Anything else you want to remind the people about and tell them about that they need to know? And
just remember that the Sheriff's Department, I mean, again, they cover the entire county. So it's such a big area, and they are so critical to the safety of our citizens, and we need to just support them the best we can.
So guys, make sure whenever you see one of the Sheriff's Department out and about, always say hey to them and thank them for what they do for our community, because they really do have a big area to cover.
That's right.
Well, we want to thank you for being here. We appreciate it. We welcome you back, and once you know more about your events, anytime, definitely let us know. And you guys come out and support them. And we're going to throw it to a quick break here. Coming up on local TV 24 News, we've got your weather and sports coming up. Thanks again, Julie, and we'll see you guys back in a minute.
Thank you.
I'm John Garlick, and I'm running for probate judge here in Calhoun County, and I'm asking for your vote. From accounting and finance to law enforcement and mental health, my education, training, and experience make me uniquely qualified to be your probate judge. Now, I've sworn an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the great state of Alabama, and I look forward to taking that oath again as your next probate judge. I'm John Garlick, and I'm asking for your vote.
Spend your weekend at the 18th Annual Barber Vintage Festival, presented by BMW Motorrad. Thrilling stunt shows, food trucks, beer gardens, live music, and a kid zone brings the fun for everyone. Get your tickets now.
A large sinkhole in Hillside, New Jersey is getting even bigger after recent storms soaked the area. The sinkhole is just a few feet away from support beams for Interstate 78. Local residents are worried about the safety of the highway overpass. Newark Liberty International Airport near Hillside got 1.72 inches of rain in last Friday's storm that caused flooding in several areas of the Northeast. The state has told town officials that they won't be able to take over fixing the sinkhole until March of next year, and the repair work is expected to take up to 6 months. So if you're planning to travel there in the next year, be careful and stay away from the sinkholes. Coming up here in Oxford, temperatures are expected to drop even more this weekend. Now tonight, temperatures are getting down to 65 degrees and we'll have cloudy skies with about 30% chance of showers. And then tomorrow it's getting up to 83 degrees and we'll have cloudy skies with a 40% chance of showers. Now again, tomorrow night, we were only thinking it was a very slight 20% chance of showers, but now it is 40%. So if you are going to any football games, I would recommend taking an umbrella and a coat because it is getting all the way down to 50 degrees. And then I am so excited for this weekend. Saturday and Sunday, it was supposed to be in the 70s for the high, but now it is only reaching the 60s and the lows are getting all the way down to the 40s. And now Monday we'll be back in the 70s and Tuesday as well, but Wednesday, I don't know what Wednesday is trying to do, but it needs to stop because I am so excited about these 60 and 70 degrees, and I know all of you are as well. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV 24 weather. Coming up, sports. We'll be right back.
The Coosa Valley, on the banks of the Coosa River in Gadsden, Alabama. Fishing, boating, and paddling, and home to Team One Chevrolet. Team One Chevy has been serving generations for years. Even the grandkids are grown. Come by and see why so many people come back to Team One Chevy in Gadsden.
Home of the best people, the best service, period.
Come see the wonder that is the Festival of Lights, proudly sponsored by First Bank of Alabama. Chocolaco Park is filled with over 1 million lights and twinkling displays of all the Christmas favorites. You can park and enter Santa's Village, where there is an outdoor skating rink, inflatables for the kids, food trucks, and have your photo made with Santa. Get your tickets now at oxfordlights.com.
Located in Alexandria, Alabama, Ron's Barbecue is now back open 10 to 8 Wednesday through Sunday. A local family-owned and operated business, Ron's is providing slow-smoked ribs, barbecue chicken, and more. Known for the huge buffalo chicken tenders and the delicious smash burger, Ron's is perfect for the family night out or a lunchtime meeting. Come on out and try Calhoun County's newest local barbecue restaurant.
At Southern States Bank, we pride ourselves on being your local bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We're on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. Stop being just another number at the big bank and start being a neighbor at Southern States Bank. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
Last night in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, the Jacksonville State University Gamecocks football team took the win on the road over Middle Tennessee. The final score was 45-30. Gamecocks win. Check it out.
Intercepted. One for Jacksonville State. This is what the Gamecocks can do. 3 plays into the end zone. Touchdown, Malik Jackson. High snap into the belly of Peason. Rumbles into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. Middle Tennessee, a 3-point lead and the ball. Battiato taking a shot right on the money. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. Battiato, quick strike. Here's Metcalf, who scored the last touchdown. Breaks a tackle, cuts back, and he's in. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Battiato, pressure coming. Rolls left, throws, double coverage. It's intercepted. Picked off, Kokora Tarnu. Runs it back into Middle Tennessee territory. Over the nose, had good push on that last play. Throw to the end zone, right on the money. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. That drive only 1 minute and 6 seconds. These high-tempo teams, Jacksonville State's one of the fastest tempo teams in the country. Middle Tennessee touched that ball. Jacksonville State recovers it. Going under center for the first time, pushing that pile, bulldozing into the end zone. There's a flag down at the line of scrimmage. But as it stands, touchdown. And in the neutral zone there.
And I think he had a helmet in there. I think he had a lot.
102 yards for Zion Webb. That's more than all the running backs in this game combined. This time through the passing game, down the sideline, Perry Carter is gone. Touchdown. Play action. Battiato sprinting, batted down. It's intercepted. Chris Hardy rumbling, bumbling. Down inside the 20. Evans, untouched, into the end zone, touchdown, Jacksonville State. Well, last week it was Jacksonville State at this point in time that had a 99.9 chance of losing. They came back and won. They've got a 100% chance of winning this game. Another defensive play, scoop and score, Curly Young.
Outstanding.
DJ Riles in at quarterback. A broken tackle, breaking free. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
And again, the final score was 45-30. Gamecocks won. And the Gamecocks' next game is going to be this Tuesday night at 6:30 in Jacksonville, playing Liberty University. So come on out for an awesome game, and we will be having the news live from Mason's Barbecue right down the street from there. So come on, join us with the news. Join us, grab a great barbecue sandwich or anything barbecue. Catfish, potato salad, you know, Mason's has got it going on. So come join us, hang out for the game. And then, I don't know, do we have another shot of a player there on the field from JSU? Let's check this out. I wish I was in as good a shape as this guy was. I think he was a little bit excited that they won. One more time for you guys. So don't forget, tonight is the AHSAA TV Game of the Week. Winona takes on Ramsey at 7 o'clock right here on Channel 24. Tomorrow night we will have the winning drive right here at 5:30 p.m. live from Lamar Field. Then the Game of the Week at 7 p.m. between the Oxford High School Yellow Jackets and the Pell City Panthers. and go to the AHSAA, I believe, let me go back and make sure I've got that right, AHSAA network for highlights from last week. And then following the game tomorrow night is the Coaches Show with scores and highlights from area games. So check all that out. We're going to have a lot of football coming up for you and some great times. So welcome up here, Lacey. And
thank you. Can you say that abbreviation one more time?
Yeah, I'm going to let you do that for me.
AHSAA.
Yeah, so I don't look crazy.
Right?
I have someone talking in my ear for those out there.
Yeah, well, so the weather's going to be nice for sports. So
no, she said it was going to rain tomorrow night. It's going to wait till...
We're changing it. We're saying it's going to be nice.
I wish I could, control that, but...
I'm going to keep my rain jacket in the car just because last time you said there was no rain on a football game
it poured.
At the same stadium.
It was opposite day.
I got drenched like the little wet
sorry.
I hope it stays away for Oxford Fest on Saturday.
There shouldn't be any rain on Saturday. It's just supposed to be for Friday.
And then
don't quote me on that though.
And my other thought was the guy with the cartwheel at that JSU game. I'm like, dude, I would be so sore the next day.
I can't do that.
Yeah, but it was worth it. All that adrenaline of the win, it's amazing what you can do. Well, hey, we want to thank you for watching the TV24 News presented by Team 1 Chevrolet of Gadsden. We're signing off from Oxford, Alabama. We will see you next week.
And now it's that time of the week again. Time to check out David Holtzford's highlights. Top plays from across Alabama from this past week. We open this week's AHSAA highlights segment with a Shelby County battle between Class 6A Pelham and Class 7A Chelsea. The Panthers needed just 3 plays to score after a big opening kickoff return into the red zone. Quarterback Clayton Maines keeps for 14 yards for the opening touchdown. Later in the first quarter, Maines finds receiver Marcus Arnold sprinting behind the defense and sails the ball his way. Arnold caught the pass in stride to complete the 62-yard touchdown play to give the Panthers a 14-0 lead. Pelham's defense jumped into the scoring column when Keyshawn Griffin intercepts a Hornets pass and returns it 65 yards down the sidelines for the score to extend the lead to 21-0. Pelham wins this battle of rivals 27-7 to improve to 3-2 and gets ready for another Shelby County rival game this week when Coach Mike Vickery and his Panthers travel down I-65 to Calera for a key Class 6A Region 3 game on Friday night. Next, we head to Andalusia to look in on the Bulldogs of Bibb County in a battle of Class 4A unbeaten teams. Defending Class 4A state champion Andalusia, who's 6-0, took a quick 3-0 lead, and then quarterback Jack Lathrop connects with receiver Parker Adams for a 56-yard touchdown. The Choctaws kick a field goal, and Coach Trent Taylor turned to his special teams. Andalusia's Cal Crittenden responds by taking the kickoff at his own 15 and going 85 yards for a touchdown. What a return. We love those kinds of big plays at AHSAA TV Weekly. Bibb County did finish on a positive note, though, trailing 27-3 in the final minute. The ball is snapped over quarterback Jordan Leverett's head. He runs back, scoops up the ball, and heaves it downfield to a receiver. The ball bounces off the defender into the receiver's hands for a touchdown. Andalusia held on to win 27-10 to extend its current winning streak to 11 in a row. However, don't be surprised if these two teams meet up in the state playoffs later this season. When Westminster Christian and Central Florence met last season, the game finished up 70-69, with Central winning over the Wildcats as both teams combined for 139 points, providing a season full of highlights in just that one game. This year, the point production was slightly down as Westminster escaped with a 71-54 win this time, and just 125 total points made it onto the scoreboard. Westminster quarterback Brandon Mush was in rare form once again, rushing and passing for well over 200 yards for 511 total yards and accounted for 8 touchdowns. The Wildcats' 71 points set a school record, surpassing the 70 put up last year in the 70-42 victory over Madison County. Receiver Henry Claunch led the way receiving with 7 catches for 131 yards and 2 touchdowns. Adam Hartman had 3 catches for 46 yards and a touchdown of his own, and Mush rushed for 4 TDs and passed for another 4 as Westminster improved to 4-1 on the season.